Good morning, dear children. How are you all? Hope all are fine and safe. Today, you are going to learn a new chapter from the subject geography. It's actually a good topic to discuss. The name of the chapter is Lands and Oceans. Come, let us see. Before getting into today's class, we shall have a small warm up session. So you can see 5 names displayed on the screen. So can you guess what is this? Yeah, the names are Kurinchi, Neidal, Mullai, Marudam, and Palai. Do you have any idea about that? Yes. So these are all the classifications of land during Sangam period. So the lands are classified into 5 types, that is Kurinchi, Neidal, Mullai, Marudam, and Palai. You know which locality is known as Kurinchi? So mountain and its environment is called as Kurinchi, whereas sea and its environment is known as Neidal. Forest and its surroundings is known as Mullai. The agricultural land and its adjoining areas is known as Marudam. And finally, the desert region is known as Palai. So, based on the locality, the land is classified during Sangam period. So, my dear students, can you guess which of the above landform category do you belong to? Once again, I'll repeat the question. Which of the above landform category do you belong to? I think many of you would have found the answer. That is Marudam, agricultural land and its areas. Yes, students. In this session, we are going to discuss in detail about the continents and oceans. Yeah, can you guess what is this? Yeah, it is our planet Earth. But the current picture will be somewhat different when comparing to this picture. Actually, this is a first picture, or before 255 million years, our Earth exactly looking like this. Okay. So in 1912, a person called Alfred Wegener postulated that all the continents were together forming a single continent. So my dear students, you can see here, whereas if you compare the current peak of our Earth, so it is scattered, the continents are scattered into different landforms. But in previous, that is before 255 million years ago, you see just how the landforms were there. So all were in a single landform. So this place is called as Pangaea. Okay. So the Earth was made up of a single land mass called Pangaea. So the single land mass, it is called as Pangaea, and a single ocean surrounding it is called Pantasala. You can see here, only a single land is there. So full the water bodies which is blue in color, it is called as ocean. So this ocean is called as Pantasala. Okay, are you clear? So that is the meaning of Pangaea and Pantasala. Pangaea is nothing but it is a land mass area of our Earth is known as Pangaea, and Pantasala is a ocean which covers the entire Pangaea. So due to, okay, you can see the comparison of a previous our Earth, and the current Earth. The left image is the previous one, and the right side image is the current image of our Earth. So in previous years, so it looks like this. It is a single format. Okay, it doesn't have the landmass is not separated into pieces. Whereas if you see in the right side image, all the landmass are separated into pieces. What is the reason, or what will be the reason for the division of the landmass? Can you guess it? Yes. Yeah, just note down this keyword, continental drift. So drift, meaning of drift is moving from one place to another place through water or air. That is the meaning of drift. Moving from one place to another place slowly through water or air. So that's what happened for the landmass. That's why the landmass are scattered into pieces, and it is moving from one part of the earth to another part of the earth. This is all because of the plates which is present inside the earth. So we shall discuss about that later. You can keep in mind about this continental drift. So only because of this continental drift, the land is scattered into pieces, and it is slowly moving from one place to another place. So previously, when it started moving, it was divided into two. Not when it started moving like this, it is separated into different continents. It is not like that. First, it is divided into two parts. Okay, one is Laurasia in the north. Laurasia in the north, which consists of Eurasia and North America. Okay, the other one is Gondwana in the south, which consists of the countries like Africa, South America, Antarctica, Australia, and India. So once again I will repeat it. So when this continental drift was held, it is not divided into many pieces at a stretch. So first it was divided into two. One is Laurasia, which is in the north. It consists of Eurasia and North America. And the second part name is Gondwana, which is in the south. So it consists of the countries like Africa, South America, Antarctica, Australia, and India. Okay. So here we had, I said no, the Pantasala Ocean. It is also called as Tethys Sea. The Pantasala Ocean is also called as Tethys Sea, where the Himalayan mountain was formed. Okay, under Tethys Sea only the Himalayan mountain was formed. So this is a current structure of our planet Earth. Can you see here? It is fully covered with a lot of blue color. Here the blue color is represented as water bodies. Okay, the blue color is represented as water bodies. First, before starting about that, I'll tell some of the basic points of our planet Earth. Earth is the third planet from the Sun. Do you know the distance between our planet Earth and Sun? It is more or less 150 million kilometers. Just imagine 150 million kilometers away from Sun. And Earth is a special planet because it is called as an ocean planet. What is meant by ocean? Full of water bodies. If it is a full of water bodies, we call it as ocean. So 79% of Earth is covered with water, covered by water. That's why it is called as ocean planet. Okay, you can see the image here itself. So most of the place is covered with water bodies. So that's why it is called as ocean planet. And the remaining 29% of the Earth's surface is occupied by land, where we live. Okay, so we live in only 29% of the land. The remaining 71% is occupied by water. That's why it is called as ocean planet. And Earth is made up of nitrogen and plenty of oxygen. That is the reason why all the living organisms can live in the planet Earth. Without oxygen, can you imagine that you can breathe and you can live here? No, it is not possible. So these are all the main features of our planet Earth. Classification of landforms. As I said, the lands are classified into 3 types. The first one is first order, and second one is second order, and the third one is third order. So the landforms are classified into 3: first order, second order, and third order. The first order has continents and oceans, and the second order with mountains, plateaus, and plains, and the third order is valleys, beaches, and sand dunes. So in this session, we are going to discuss only about the first order, that is continents and oceans. First order landform. So students, as I said, continents and oceans are grouped together as a first order landforms. What is meant by continent? Yeah, I have explained with the image of the Earth. Continent is the landform. The vast landmass on Earth is known as continent, whereas the huge water body in the Earth is known as ocean. Once again, I'll repeat, whereas 79% of Earth is fulfilled with water bodies, that is ocean, and only the remaining 21% of the Earth is occupied by land. So this is a current scattered image of the continents. Scattered means splitted. I told you, right? There is a continental drift. That's why the landmass is slowly moving and it is splitted into different pieces. Now you can see here, there are currently 7 continents in our planet Earth. What are all the continents? North America, South America, Europe, Africa, Asia, Australia, and finally Antarctica. There are 7 continents. Due to continental drift, due to the movement of plates inside the Earth, so this continental drift happens. As a result, the big landmass is divided into pieces and it moves from one part to the other part. As a result, currently we have 7 continents. So what you are seeing in the picture, that is a 7 continent we have. Yeah, as same, the ocean is also, when the landmass is divided into pieces, as usual, the ocean is also divided. So we have 5 oceans in our planet Earth. The 5 oceans are Pacific Ocean, Arctic Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, and finally Southern Ocean. So totally we have 7 continents and 5 oceans in our planet Earth. So can you say which is the largest ocean in Earth? So Pacific Ocean is the largest one and Arctic Ocean is the smallest one. So the same way, we shall also try with the continents. So which will be the largest continent? You just see the image here: North America, South America, Africa, Europe, Asia, Australia, and Antarctica. So Asia is the biggest continent. So India is also in Asian continent only. So we have the biggest continent when comparing to other continents. And which is the smallest one? Australia. Australia is the smallest continent. Students, I believe you would have understood what is meant by continents and what is meant by ocean and how it is divided into pieces. Let us recap today's class. Today we have discussed about the classification of lands according to Sangam period. It is classified into 5 types, that is Kurinji, Mullai, Palai, Neidal and Marudam. So we live in an area called, yes, we live in, yeah, tell me, we live in, yes, we live in Marudam. Marudam is the agriculture land. So we see a lot of agriculture land nearby. So we are from the background of Marudam category. Next, we have seen about Pangaea and Pantasala. Before splitting of landforms, we called the entire landform, a single landform, as Pangaea, and the water bodies, the ocean, as Pantasala Ocean. Due to continental drift and due to the movement of plates inside the earth, that splits the landforms into pieces, and it moves from one part of the place to another part. So by splitting, we have some 7 continents. So that is a classification of landforms. The first order landform what we saw is, it is continents and oceans. As I said, we have 7 continents right now, that is Africa, Australia, Asia, Europe, North America, South America and Antarctica. So among these continents, Asia is the largest one and Australia is the smallest one. And also we had 5 oceans: Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, Arctic and Southern Ocean. Here Pacific Ocean is the largest one and Arctic Ocean is the smallest one. Students, today's homework. So first question is a multiple choice question. Just write the question number and write only the answer. The second question, it is a fill up. So here also you can write only the answer. The third one is circle the odd one out. So here 4 options were given. So out of these 4 options, one will be not matching with the remaining 3. So you have to circle that word alone. Then 4th and 5th question is a question and answer. So you can write and submit it by tomorrow. Thank you, students.